All my hopes and dreams about Ethan were in that portfolio.
I don't understand. You made sketches for a wedding that can never be.
Teresa thought of everything, from designing her own gown to the shade of each flower at the reception.
Only now Gwen has it, and she thinks that I did all that work for her wedding to Ethan.
There's nothing for you to do but to continue to let her believe that.
There's only one problem, Mama. On one of the sketches, the one where Ethan and I are exchanging our wedding vows, I wrote my name under the drawing of the bride.
Teresa.
That is why I have to get over to the Crane Mansion right away. I've got to get rid of that sketch before either of them see it.
But how?
Well, I know that Ethan and Gwen have some kind of breakfast meeting this morning. I'll do it while they're out.
I hope for your sake that it's not too late.
So do I. You know, I don't know which would be worse. Them finding out that I've always loved Ethan, or Gwen having the wedding I always dreamed of.
Teresa, maybe it won't be the worst thing if Ethan and Gwen saw your name on that page.
Mama, how can you say that? Then they would know that I wanted to be Ethan's bride.
Because maybe then you would stop torturing yourself. Mi niña, secrets, they just have a way of staying hidden until all of a sudden they just explode. Maybe it's for the best if they find out the truth sooner than later.
Think about it, Teresa. You have had an awful lot of close calls already.
But I was so sure that that meant that I was supposed to be with Ethan, not Gwen. She doesn't deserve him, but she got him anyway.
I have to go. I'm due at the Cranes. Why don't I tell Mrs. Crane that you won't be in today?
Mama, forget it. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to take back that sketch of my beautiful bridal gown with my name under it before anybody else sees it.
You know...
Good morning, Pilar.
Good morning, Mrs. Crane. Oh, I thought Ethan and Gwen had a meeting this morning.
No, apparently it was canceled. Is something wrong?
No, I'm just surprised to see them.
They've had their heads buried in wedding plans all morning. From what I hear, Teresa came up with some marvelous ideas.
Yes, my daughter has a very vivid imagination.
Pilar, I am really glad you're here, actually. Something awful happened yesterday, and I don't have anyone else to talk to about it.
What is it?
Eve Russell caught Sam and me in a rather compromising position yesterday.
I've been afraid that something like this might happen if you kept pursuing Sam. Eve Russell is Grace Bennett's best friend. She's bound to tell her what she saw.
Not necessarily. I'm hoping that Eve doesn't say anything to anybody.
Why wouldn't she?
Because I think Eve Russell has a few secrets of her own she's trying to protect. One of them has to do with Julian.
Mr. Crane? How's that possible?
I'm not 100% sure, but I intend to find out.
No, I can't believe you're right. Eve Russell is a very honorable woman. The kind of woman who would tell her best friend what she saw between you and Sam. If Grace finds out, she'll tell Julian. And he could start asking questions, beginning with where you went on your wedding night. You know where that could lead? To an even bigger secret coming out.
Mom, do you know my wedding portfolio is? I've got to get that page out before Ethan and Gwen get home.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that they never went out. They've been looking through your wedding book all morning.
Mom, do they see the sketch where I wrote my name as Ethan's bride?
I don't know, Teresa.
Mom, I've got to get that book back.
Well, that's impossible, because right now, Mr. and Mrs. Crane are in there looking at the sketches with Ethan and Gwen.